Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. It is September 15th. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Good morning, everyone. The middle of September, but feeling like the middle of August, rather.
It was like October. October.
I wish it would feel like October. Hey, overnight, though, we did have some rain out west, so kind of closer to Eagle Pass.
Okay.
Del Rio
they need
area.
The rain out there.
Yeah, they definitely do. It hasn't amounted to too much, but you can see on the authority radar right now, we've got some showers mainly to the west of the Rio Grande and areas in Mexico. That's where the rain is a little bit more substantial, but still some light rain falling in areas like Eagle Pass and Laredo this morning. Now, you might be wondering, is this going to make it to San Antonio? There might be a few sprinkles, but most of this is going to fall apart before it even reaches the Alamo City. The reason for the rain in areas closer to the Rio Grande is because we've got a tropical depression out here near Baja California sending in clouds and sending in those rain chances. And those clouds have actually allowed me to lower the temperature a little bit this afternoon for San Antonio. It's still going to be a hot day, but not as hot as the upper 90s. As we take a look at temperatures out there right now, 75 in New Braunfels, 79 in Hondo, 77 in Del Rio, 75 in Eagle Pass. So you can see that it is a lot cooler out to the west where they've been having some of that cloud cover and some light rain this morning. As we take a look at your forecast for your Sunday, it's going to be a warm one. We're going to be at 89 by 1 o'clock. That's when we'll start to see some sun. So we're fairly cloudy right now around San Antonio, but in the afternoon we'll see a little bit of sun. Right around 5, it'll be 94. And again, there's a small 20% chance for a few showers this afternoon, depending on what develops out near the Austin metro area. So coming up, we're going to detail your forecast in 94 in San Antonio, but significantly cooler out to the west. Those details ahead in just a bit. Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. New this morning, a young girl and a man are in the hospital after being shot during a party late last night. The girl was accidentally shot by her father. Police tell us this all happened at a home on Bratton Drive, just off of Marbach Road on the west side. They say that the man was hosting a party at his home when he got into an argument with his neighbor. That's when police say the host pulled out a firearm and shot at him, hitting him in the shoulder and then accidentally hitting his daughter. The girl was taken to the hospital in critical condition while the neighbor is in stable condition. No word on if the host will be facing charges. And a man wanted by San Antonio police is dead after refusing to surrender and instead threatened officers and said he had a gun. That's according to Police Chief William McManus. This happened last night in the 700 block of Broadway. Chief McManus says the suspect was wanted on 3 felony warrants and that officers had been tracking him since Friday. He says he was finally located in this parking lot when officers moved in. McManus says the suspect was instructed to get out of the vehicle he was in, but says he would not comply. So McManus tells us the suspect's actions forced officers to fire their weapons.
He shouted to them, "I'm going to kill you. I have a gun." And he started digging in a bag or a backpack, which was in the car. And then at that point, the officers shot.
So the suspect has not been identified at this time, and McManus says the shooting is still under investigation. An update to a breaking news story that we brought you yesterday morning on Loop 410 and Jackson Keller. A woman is dead, and San Antonio police have arrested a man they say is responsible for her death. So officers say a woman tried to cross Northwest Loop 410 when a pickup truck hit her. They say the driver in this case did not stop. The woman was taken to the hospital where she died. Investigators say the driver was arrested after calling police to make a crash report for their vehicle. We're told police connected the driver and the vehicle to that deadly hit and run. He is charged with failing to stop and render aid. And a search is over for a young boy who was the subject of an Amber Alert last week, but now the Kerr County Sheriff's Office is focusing on the mother of the suspected of abducting 6-year-old Cameron Parrish. So take a look at your screen. Law enforcement releasing these photos of 32-year-old Talea Graham and 39-year-old Joseph Graham. So Talea is 5'3" with brown hair and green eyes. Police say Joseph is 5'5" with brown hair and brown eyes. According to Ingram police, Talia Graham was last seen driving a silver 2014 Nissan Versa, and they also released a Texas license plate, that number TLS 5425. Anyone with any additional information on their whereabouts is urged to call the Ingram Crime Stoppers. That number on your screen there on that top corner, 830-896-8477. Well, this morning, new safety measures are being put into place at the Smoke Sky Bar in downtown San Antonio. So this comes more than a month after a tourist, the woman on your screen there, was shot as she sat outside on the upper level patio. The bar's owner, Adrian Martinez, taken to Facebook to make that announcement. In the post, he says to increase security, he is downsizing and the venue will no longer host concerts. He also says the bar has a new security team. In July, San Antonio police say Aiden Burt was shot in the back moments after a gunshot was heard coming from I-37. She was taken to the hospital where she died. Burt was a teacher and a coach from Jasper ISD attending a coaches conference. So far, no one has been arrested in connection to this case. Well, now off the debate stage and back on the campaign trail, both former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris have less than 2 months left before the November general election. ABC's Johnny Fernandez has the latest on the last leg of the race for the White House.
As we enter the final stretch before Election Day, candidates on both sides are ramping up their campaigns. Saturday evening, Vice President Kamala Harris delivering closing remarks at the Congressional Black Caucus Phoenix Awards dinner in Washington.
And as a proud former CBC member, I know firsthand America relies on the leaders in this room, not only for a conscience, but for a vision.
Harris has been focusing her attention this week on the battleground state of Pennsylvania, holding a rally in Wilkes-Barre on Friday. The VP hoping to chip away at support for former President Donald Trump in a county he's won twice.
The same tired playbook we've heard for years, with no plan on how he would address the needs of the American people. Well, folks, it's time to turn the page.
Trump on Saturday visiting the Las Vegas Police Protective Association headquarters. On Friday, former President Trump held a rally in the city, looking to energize his supporters with promises of tax cuts.
And when I'm back in that beautiful White House, we will pass larger tax cuts for workers.
Johnny Fernandez, ABC News, New York.
It's one of the biggest nights in entertainment, the 76th annual Primetime Emmy Awards airing this Sunday night. The star-studded event being held at the Peacock Theater in downtown Los Angeles. Comedian actors Eugene and Dan Levy, all of them, will become the first father and son duo to co-host the Emmys. The award show is finally getting back on track after the writers and actors strike last year pushed it off schedule. You can tune in to Primetime Emmys right here on KSAT. Starting at 7 p.m. Can't wait to watch that. And speaking of tuning in, welcome back to all of our viewers on DirecTV. The telecom company and ABC parent company Disney hammered out a deal on Friday night to bring their channels back on air. While KSAT was not part of the distribution dispute between Disney and DirecTV, we still do apologize for that inconvenience. I did hear some complaints from my relatives, and one of them, my Uncle Vic, was very happy that they made that agreement just in time for the UT-UTSA game last night on ESPN. So welcome back, everybody. 608, 80 degrees. Products sold on sites like Temu and Shein is it Shein or Shine? Shein, okay. Shein, there we go, aren't known for their quality, but could they also be unsafe? Why consumers are asking the federal government for help next. Talk about a big surprise. Look at him. The big man, Spurs superstar Victor Wembanyama paid a visit to Boomtown Sports and Collectibles yesterday. The surprise showing was part of the Topps Hobby Rip Night, which saw sports stars showing up to local car stores all over the country. Store owner Vic Nava said he had to keep this secret for weeks. Oh my gosh, what a big secret. All, 7 7.5.
That's pretty amazing.
And said this whole experience was surreal. He was there for about 20 minutes.
That's impressive. We love Wemby. It was great to see him in the Olympics, and it's going to be exciting to see him this year with the Spurs for sure. Now, Sarah, I have a question. For you, who is the celebrity that if they walked through the door right now, you would freak out beyond all means?
Ooh. Taylor Swift. Yeah, I'd be like,
she's on first name basis, I guess. With him.
Her or Travis, probably. I don't know. I'm just Taylor. Like I try to be like, oh no, I'm cool. We're cool, but I wouldn't be cool.
Okay, so for me, I would say because I've been binging the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh boy, here we go.
If Viggo Mortensen walked through that door,
which one?
Aragorn.
Okay, Aragorn.
If he walked through that door, I would lose it.
All right.
Don't you love those movies?
I do.
Okay.
I'm not as big into the lore as you or my husband are, but I'll watch them.
Yeah, her husband and I could talk about Lord of the Rings for a long time.
About Middle Earth, yep.
And Tolkien. Okay, let's go ahead though and talk about Earth here. In San Antonio, we are dealing with some clouds moving in from the southwest, and you can see that we've got even some light rain happening right near the Rio Grande at the moment. Here's a look at areas dealing with that light rain right now from Del Rio all the way down to Brownsville. Now you'll notice too that, again, some of these clouds are really streaming in from the south and from the west. The reason for that is right here near Baja California, there's Tropical Depression Ileana. It was a tropical storm at one point, but is now since weakened as it's moving closer to land. And you can see how that's the source of the cloud cover, the source of the Pacific moisture. And so as we take a look at the authority radar right now, you can see that there are still some areas of light rain. We're going to go ahead and play this into motion here for the last hour. And you can see that most of the heavier rain is west of the Rio Grande, but we are seeing some light rain for Eagle Pass, some light rain for Carrizo Springs, some more moderate rain for the Laredo area. Not really raining a ton near Del Rio, just a few sprinkles. But as these move a little bit more into Texas, they're starting to fall apart. So I really would not expect much in San Antonio at all this morning. You might run into a sprinkle or two, but that is it. I want to show you though how much rain has fallen overnight in areas out to the west, and you can see it's been pretty minimal. Near Del Rio, maybe about 1/10 of an inch to 2/10 of an inch. Same story near Eagle Pass, Uvalde. Really, honestly, Laredo though has seen about 1.5 inches of rainfall in the last 2 hours. And as I mentioned, around San Antonio, it is dry right now. You can see no rain has fallen. And again, you might run into a sprinkle or two, especially south of San Antonio this morning. But really the big story from this is going to be the clouds out to the west, staying fairly cloudy out west. Meanwhile, around San Antonio today, we're going to see some peaks of sunshine in the afternoon, but I do have to mention that right around 4 or 5 o'clock, it's likely that a few storms are going to pop up near the Austin area. Now, it's only a small 20% chance that 1 or 2 of those could make it to San Antonio from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. But that is why we have a 20% chance for an isolated shower or storm. So as we take a look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, know that we'll be looking at 83 by 10. It'll still be fairly cloudy, a few peaks of sunshine by about noon, and then a high temperature of 94, feeling more like 100 with some humidity out there, and then a 20% chance for an isolated shower or storm through about 9 p.m. Now, because it's going to be cloudier out to the west, temperatures in Uvalde, Carrizo Springs, Eagle Pass, and Del Rio going to struggle to get out of the 80s. We'll be in the mid-90s here in San Antonio. And that's it for our rain chances. Only a straight 10% chance for a shower tomorrow. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty dry week. So we still do have some drought out there. Of course, we've got severe drought across areas in Bandera County and parts of Kerr County, but this is an improvement. I want you to take a look at your screen. This is the kind of drought we were dealing with last year. Wow, exceptional drought all across San Antonio. So we are in a better position this year compared to last year. Again, just some severe drought across parts of the hill country. Looking ahead to the forecast, high temperatures going to be in the upper 90s the next couple of days. But we'll still be seeing temperatures above average, even though the temp will come down a little bit during the middle of the week. And I've been saying this, Sarah, I think we're going to have to wait until probably October for our next cool front. So September sizzle continues for us around San Antonio.
Okay.
But isn't it nice to see that improvement in the drought monitor?
It is.
From this time last year?
A big, big improvement. I'm really jealous of Houston. I mean, they're out of drought.
They're out of drought. They're out of drought
being
completely.
In that dark red color. Thank you, Sarah. It's 6:18, 80 degrees. Are you a frequent shopper on sites like Shein or Temu? Some people are worried their products aren't safe. We'll tell you why next. Growing concerns over products on sites like Shein and Temu are prompting calls for investigation by the Consumer Product Safety Commission. These foreign platforms are known for offering low-cost goods, but questions are being raised about whether their products are safe.
Digital journalist Ivan Herrera explains what an investigation into these companies would mean.
Commissioners with the CPSC want staff members to look into how these companies comply with the Consumer Product Safety Act, a law designed to protect Americans from unsafe products. Shein and Temu have exploded in popularity due to their low prices and fast direct-to-consumer shipping. But both platforms rely heavily on foreign suppliers, especially from China, which makes enforcing safety standards even more difficult. Some of the major safety concerns include products for babies and toddlers, such as cribs and toys, and items that have been flagged as deadly. The real hurdle here is holding foreign sellers accountable. Many of these companies have no direct presence in the U.S., which limits CPSC's ability to take action. Now, commissioners are asking staff to report back on recommendations on how to close enforcement gaps and ensure safety standards are met. If staff decide to investigate, the findings could lead to new legislation aimed at making these foreign companies more accountable. Now, we reached out to the CPSC to find out if an investigation is underway and when that would be completed. The agency responded with the following statement. Quote, "The safety of products imported and sold through all online marketplaces is a vitally important issue for consumers and businesses alike. The Commission, however, does not comment on any pending enforcement investigations. In addition, statements by CPSC's individual commissioners do not necessarily represent the views or intentions of the Commission."
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's also some issues with maybe some forced labor things, and it's
Ethicality of the whole thing.
right.
Yeah.
And SNL, Saturday Night Live, they actually did a funny skit about how every time somebody buys something from Shein or Temu, there's just a little bit of guilt there. You just don't know.
Yeah, my husband loves Temu for his bike parts. And I'm like, should we be ordering from here? He's like, oh, they're so cheap though, and they take like 2 months to get here. I don't know. I don't order anything from Temu or Shein. All right, it's 6:23 and 80 degrees. Let's take a look outside with live cam.
We do have some clouds out there right now to start our day, and it's very humid. You may run into a sprinkle or two, but the big story is a relatively dry forecast for the remainder of September. I'll have those details coming up.
This year's Head for the Cure 5K was right around the corner. It'll be on September 28th at Providence Catholic School, right across from our KSAT studios. You can register right now by scanning this QR code on your screen. It will take you directly to the website to register. The proceeds from Head for the Cure go to brain cancer research. For more information, just visit ksatcommunity.com. It's 6:27, 80 degrees. A dangerous road in the Westwood Square neighborhood could see improvement soon. We'll tell you more about the plans to make Castroville Road safer. That's next. Today is the first day of Hispanic Heritage Month. We'll tell you how San Antonio is celebrating our Hispanic roots. Good morning. It's 6:30 on this September 15th.
Do you want to tell people about your
Yes.
commercial snack?
And I want to show it. But I'm eating bean and cheese tamales.
From your mother-in-law.
From my mother-in-law.
Really nice.
Thank you so much. I'm pregnant and having to eat at all times to feel better. So I really appreciate the bean and cheese
That's a
tamales.
good mother-in-law right there.
3 dozen
Wow.
frozen tamales.
And I got some too.
She
so
got some too.
I'm going to enjoy those a little bit later. It doesn't really feel like Tamale weather, though, outside.
No, it does not.
At all. It's hot out there. But we do have some showers out west near Del Rio. I'll show you that radar in just a bit. But it's 80 already in San Antonio. 77 in New Braunfels, 77 in Del Rio, 72 in Bernie, and 74 in Kerrville. Here's a look at the authority radar. You can see those light rain showers out there happening near Eagle Pass, also just near Del Rio, some sprinkles near Uvalde and near Laredo as well. Even though it looks like it's raining fairly hard out west, all of this is going to really lighten up as it moves closer to the Rio Grande. Here in San Antonio, we're likely going to stay dry for most of the day. You might run into a sprinkle or two, but the reason for the rain is because of this area of low pressure out in Baja California. In fact, it's a tropical depression Ileana, sitting in some clouds. That's going to have a much different effect on temperatures across our viewing area. Folks out to the west near Del Rio and Eagle Pass may struggle to get out of the 80s today. As we take a look at your forecast this Sunday, 94 for the high in San Antonio, only a small 20% chance for an isolated shower or storm from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Again, I was able to lower those highs just a little bit because of some extra cloud cover out there. But coming up in the forecast, we're going to be talking about how much better this year has been for us rain-wise, even though the forecast stays fairly dry for the next week here of September. Sarah,
thank you. People in San Antonio say bad crashes on Castroville Road are common. So we've been telling you about these safety concerns in the Westwood Square neighborhood for nearly a year. In a Know My Neighborhood follow-up, the city says it's finalizing a study to figure out how to make this street safer. Our Avery Everett shows us neighbors say it can't come soon enough.
People just take off like they're on a speedway.
Castroville Road has a reputation.
The cars are always speedy.
It's not safe at all.
And safety here is a community-wide concern.
How many tragedies need to happen before somebody does something to address the problem?
Neighbors say this stretch of the Castroville corridor between Southwest 36th Street and South General McMullen Road is dangerous because there aren't any traffic lights or stop signs to slow people down. They say this is an old problem that's still causing new issues.
We heard loud booms, looked out the window, and we saw the car rolling over.
Just 2 weeks ago, 2 cars collided at this intersection. Security camera footage shows the severity, but the San Antonio Fire Department that day told us no one got hurt. It happened outside of the Madonna Center, and the CEO says one of his families was in the car hit.
Fortunately, she had not picked the child up yet, or else God knows what would have happened.
The debris from that accident is clear now, but the community concern is still here. That's why the city is studying this street to see what change can come for Westwood Square.
Whatever traffic study recommends, we will go to the community, get input from community, and implement.
The city says by the end of this month, it's expecting to finish 2 things in this project: the traffic study and the design of a permanent traffic light. The study, which costs around $68,000, will look at crash data, traffic flow, and land use to provide safety recommendations. But once that's finished, it's not a done deal.
We will need probably additional funding.
But the city says the traffic light here is, and they're going to start construction later this year.
Put something in place.
A green light on this project brings a sigh of relief to Westwood Square.
It's long overdue.
But it's one they're still holding their breath on until change truly comes to Castroville Road. Avery Everett, KSAT 12 News.
Well, today marks the beginning of Hispanic Heritage Month, and San Antonio couldn't wait to get the celebrations started this weekend. Yesterday, the Consulate General of Mexico in San Antonio hosted the annual Fiestas Patrias El Grito celebration. Market Square was filled with live music, food, folklorico dancers, and booths. The free family event drawing a big crowd as attending celebrate the 214th anniversary of Mexico's independence. The celebration continues this morning at Market Square starting at 11 a.m. The fun's getting started at the Pearl as well today. They released a list of events they'll be holding from today until October 15th. This week, it's all about 16, which they're celebrating a little early, starting at 5 today. Pearl Park will be celebrating our southern neighbor with folklorico, mariachis, and a grito contest as well. You can learn more about the fun happening at the Pearl for 16 and all Hispanic Heritage Month by going to KSAT.com. If you're looking for some music to kick off your Hispanic Heritage Month with, Traders Village has you covered. From 11 to 5 today, they'll have live performances from a number of artists, including Fibre Colombiana, Michael Salgado, and the Harlandale High Mariachi Band. It's free to show up, and Traders Village recommends you bring your boots for dancing. Lastly, San Antonio Parks and Rec will ring in Mexican Independence Day with their own celebration. They're putting on a free ballet folklorico performance at La Villita's Artisan River Theater. The performance starts at 11 on Sunday, and you don't want to miss it. KSAT.com is your destination for finding what to do this Hispanic Heritage Month. There's a QR code. You can scan that right there on your screen. It'll take you to this webpage where we have a list of events from now till October 15th. All right, it's 6:37 and 80 degrees.
Still ahead on GMSA, it's a local boutique that is all about the work of Frida Kahlo. Our SA Live team takes us back to La Casa Frida in just a bit.
Paralympian from Bernie being celebrated for bringing home the gold. Coming up, we'll show you how the Bernie community is celebrating this hero's welcome back.
And again, a look outside with live cam. Some sprinkles out there for some folks this morning, especially farther to the west of San Antonio. But what about real deal rain? Any chances for that in our near future? There's a small window this afternoon. I'll have details coming up.
Big welcome home for not only a hero, but a gold medal winner. U.S. Army veteran Jason Tabansky lives in Bernie and just won his first gold medal in the men's individual Paralympic archery category.
Pretty awesome. This was Tabansky's first showing at the Paralympics as well. And this week, the Bernie community gathered to celebrate his biggest accomplishment.
Our very own gold medal Paralympian Jason Tabansky.
Of complete chaos, can we just all agree that God is still good and that America is still worth fighting for? Not only being who you were on the world stage for Bernie, but for all of our kids who got to witness and be a part of your story.
I wouldn't be here if 8 years ago, when I was an inpatient at the VA, some crazy guy approached me and said, "Hey, you should try adaptive archery." And I said, "Man, you're nuts. I'm never going to be able to do that." And two other crazy guys said, "We don't ever want to hear you say never." Jose Laguna, thank you for believing in me. Two-time Paralympian and Marine Corps veteran Marco De La Rosa behind me. And Josue Lopez sitting over here to my left. They found a way to strap me down to this chair, taught me how to shoot, beat up on me for the first couple of years, and then eventually let me fly and be where I am now. It really is an honor to be able to spend this moment with you. So this is for you too.
And you have proven to all mankind what we know in Texas, that it is not our challenges that define us, but rather how we rise above them. Thank you all. Have a great evening. God bless.
Such an amazing story.
Yeah, it was great to see the Bernie Little League team there too. Bernie has been representing
They've
this
had a
area.
Great season.
They really have. Hey, okay, so we are going to be seeing a little bit more cloud cover than was initially anticipated today. So I've been able to lower those highs just a bit. It's still going to be in the 90s today, but at least it won't be too hot. Now, we're starting off the day at 80 degrees in San Antonio. It's 75 in Bulverde. Speaking of Bernie, 72 degrees in Bernie, 77 in Helotes. Good morning, Sabinal. It's 78, 80 in Pleasanton, 77 in Floresville, and 77 in Seguin and in New Braunfels. As we go ahead and take a look at the authority radar, I want to show you that there are some areas of light rain occurring out closer to the border. We're going to go ahead and put this in motion here for you. Just some sprinkles for Del Rio, but some light rain for Eagle Pass and some more moderate rain for Laredo and Webb County. All of this rain is associated with a tropical depression that's out in the Pacific Ocean right now, right near Baja California. Now, some of these areas overnight have seen a decent amount of rainfall, particularly in Webb County, where there's been over an inch of rain. But near Eagle Pass and Del Rio, not a ton, just a couple tenths of an inch of rainfall for Del Rio, Eagle Pass, and Uvalde, a few hundredths of an inch of rain. It's been dry here in San Antonio, and I think at most you might see a sprinkle in San Antonio this morning, but that is it. Again, all of this rain associated with a tropical depression that's out in areas near Baja California. Some sprinkles are possible, as you can see on our futurecast this morning, but again, it'll mainly stay fairly cloudy around San Antonio until the afternoon. That's when we'll see some peaks of sunshine, and it's right around 4 or 5 o'clock that we want to watch the radar carefully, because a couple of storms are probably going to develop up near the Austin area. There's only a small 20% chance that they'll actually make it to San Antonio, but the potential is there. Again, 20% from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. As we take a look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast, cloudy skies to start our day, then a few peaks of sunshine by noon when it'll be 87, 91 at 2, but feeling like 100, and then a high temperature of 94 and a 20% chance from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. for a stray shower or storm. Again, we will continue to keep you posted. Here's a look at those highs. So I think the farther west you go, the cooler it's going to be. Highs will struggle to get out of the 80s for areas like Eagle Pass, Del Rio, Uvalde, Carrizo Springs, Laredo, only 82 for the high. Meanwhile, we'll be in the mid-90s around the San Antonio metro area and the Hill Country, but much hotter up near Austin, where again, they're going to have a little bit more sunshine. And speaking of being hotter, most of us will be warmer than average through the end of September. So if you're hoping for a crisp, cool fall cold front, I think we're going to have to wait until at least October to see that. But at least it's not all bad news. It has been a good year so far for us for rainfall. Take a look at the rain this year. We're near where we should be for this time of year, and we've had the best year for rain since 2021. when we were seeing a little bit more rainfall than average. As we take a look at the forecast, again, it's going to be fairly quiet for the remainder of September. So highs will be in the mid-90s, low to mid-90s for the rest of the week. After that small chance for rain today, we're going to see our rain chances out the door for the remainder of the week.
Ooh, okay, 94 is not too bad.
It really isn't. It's only a few degrees above the average, Sarah. Average for this time of year is right around 90.
Okay, thanks, Sarah. 647, 80 degrees. Up next, our SA Live team takes us back to La Casa Frida as we kick off Hispanic Heritage Month. Yesterday, we showed you a local boutique all about Frida Kahlo at the Creamery District north of downtown.
This morning, SA Live's Jen Tobias-Trusky takes us back inside for another look as we kick off Hispanic Heritage Month.
The shopping continues here at La Casa Frida at the Creamery. New location, and we showed you the first side of the trailer here, but now time to move to the next side because there's so many things here. Ruby's back with me. Ruby,
yay.
Tell me more about this beautiful handbag.
So this beautiful handbag is from the brand Carlota. This brand is amazing just because all their designs are inspired in something representative of Mexico. And like, for example, this one is inspired in the Barro Negro from Oaxaca. And the tag will always tell you the whole story of the brand and also the story of the design. So we're super excited because we're actually getting new ones very soon and new designs as well. So we're super excited to bring them or bring more back.
So they can follow you on your social media, right? To kind of keep up with your inventory?
Yeah, follow us on Instagram at La Casa Frida.
Perfect. And
that's where we're a little bit more active. But we also have Facebook and we also have TikTok. Oh. We're still learning about TikTok.
Some fun dances maybe here. Okay, so let's talk about this side now. We can start with some of the pottery.
Yeah, so we also carry some of the local artists' artwork. She's actually a local artist here in San Antonio. Her name is Luz, and so she brings some of her artwork here to support her. They're really, really unique. Very beautiful.
For those who don't know, like, tell us more about the significance, because we see this on the earrings and
the hearts,
art, pottery.
Yeah, in Mexico we believe a lot about like the Sacred Heart, but they also kind of turn it into like the anatomical heart, just as a like a symbolism for Mexico.
Yes, you can find that a lot.
Yes,
tend to see that. Okay.
And then we carry, like I said, pottery from Oaxaca. This is all handmade. Oaxaca is very well known for all these face pots and face mugs.
These are so pretty.
And the chimeneas. So these chimeneas also, you can use them to burn your incense, especially Palo Santo. Or you can just use it for decoration. Some people have been using them to put on their jewelry in there.
I thought about that.
You can get very creative.
More handbags?
Yes, more handbags. These are all completely hand embroidered.
Beautiful.
These are made in Hidalgo. So Hidalgo is well known to this type of embroidery called tenangos. So they're beautiful, super colorful. The colors are perfect year-round, even though they're super colorful.
But year-round, for sure. And this one's different.
I know, it's all leather as well, made in Guanajuato, just like this one as well. And this one you can use as a crossbody. This one is my favorite.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love it.
So pretty.
We also carry, this is the same designer that makes like I said, these earrings that I'm wearing. Made in Guanajuato. And then we're super excited to also carry some of the beautiful pieces from a local artist. She's from Guadalajara, but she lives here in San Antonio, and I'm able to support her carrying her beautiful jewelry made with pearls. She also uses the Baroque pearls and then 24 karat gold plated. Her jewelry is amazing and has been super popular.
Pretty. Yeah, just different. I mean, the quality of that uniqueness.
No, I love it.
Yes.
And then she uses bees, hearts, also azulejos, inspired also in Mexico.
So pretty. And then over here, I love this section too, because it's like the incense and then the bath salts, right?
Yeah, it's all like I used to have another store called Nido Boutique, and now I combine them here together. So now you can find a lot of our pottery in here, our incense. Our copal incense is very popular. We're always getting new things. Almost every month we get new things, and like I said, we're super excited to get new things in the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
So keep an eye on that.
Thank you, Ruby, for taking me on a tour. Come check out the new location. For more information, you can head to our website, SALive.com. Click the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Remember, SA Live is now in its new time slot, 10 a.m. on weekdays right after GMSA at 9, but you can always get SA Live content on demand. Just go to SALive.com or download the KSAT Plus app. 6:56 and 80 degrees. All right, it is going to be a fairly warm day for us in San Antonio, but cooler out to the west. I'll tell you what I mean.
I'm Patty Santos, and tomorrow on GMSA, we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. We're going to take you to the far west side to introduce you to the restaurant and the restaurant owner that's making these delicious plates, including the famous Salvadorian pupusa.
All right, we do have some light rain out west toward Eagle Pass and Del Rio. This is all falling apart before making it to San Antonio. But there is a small 10% chance for a sprinkle this morning. Around noon, it'll be 87, and then we'll be looking at a 20% chance for an isolated storm in the afternoon hours from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's going to be cooler out to the west where there's going to be more cloud cover. So Uvalde, Eagle Pass struggling to get out of the 80s. As for our forecast in San Antonio, 94 for the high today. And it's going to be hot and dry the week ahead.
Great. Stay safe out there. Don't go anywhere. Good Morning America's next. We'll be back here at 8 a.m.